Good evening everyone, welcome back to Kathra's story on day 15. Kathra spent a part of the evening trapped actually in a storm, a snowstorm, having killed some bandit leaders, or a bandit leader I should say, over in Traitor's Post, and she's decided that it is now time for her to move on. After doing this, she had a near-death experience again, almost dying from kind of hypothermia, but sleeping there and then reading again the journal of Lua and the book of I forgot what it's called now, Fury in Holgeir, which is a story set back in Anselvund. She's had a thought, Kathra, about two things. One is returning to Anselvund for a specific reason, and I'll share that with you on the journey, and then also heading to Winterhold. She's got a calling for magic, and she wishes to follow that through. If you're a first-time listener to this cast, I should add that I'm trying to play this as immersively and in a role-playing manner, really. So it's kind of not a hack and slash approach, but it's more thinking about all the stuff my character would do. In fact, I've checked these, that they're same. So let's have a look. Alright, compared to first shoes 12, 14, 15 and that seems like a better. Okay. And have I got anything on my? Yeah, I've got the cowl, haven't I? That's got to be cold, right? That's got to be cold. I think there's different types of fur armor. I might go and see if I can buy some, because that is insane. And it doesn't feel kind of very much in role, her wearing that. Okay, anyway. Off we go, right? So, what I intend to do in this session then is, or in this day I should say, is get some wood, make some more food, making sure I'm okay. Let's see what I can roast some goat. Make plenty of potato soup, some salmon steaks. Okay, great. Oh crikey, this is where Null sleeps in, is it? I had no idea. There you go.
Yes?
Let's see if I can buy some food from her as well. What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Let's have a look. I've not drunk any milk. Let's take some milk. And some seared slaughterfish. Some venison. I think I've got plenty of drink. Let's have a check. Yeah, okay.
Until next time.
Indeed. Alright, so I definitely need some wood, because I almost died in the previous game, the last night, from lack of it. I should add at this point...
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Okay, I know that this is a DLC patch as a player, but I'm going to pretend that this is Kathra and she doesn't know anything. This is probably what she'd say. Hesitant.
We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they've paid the price. The Vigilants mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters.
I wouldn't say where do I sign up, and yet I wouldn't say I'm not in... Would I say I'm not interested? I would, wouldn't I? But does that stop the DLC from happening? This is difficult because my player would definitely say, sorry, I'm not interested. Let's take it for now and make the choice that...
going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Wouldn't mind seeing directors. There he is.
Report to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, and get moving if you're serious about it. The vampires aren't going to wait around to make their next move.
Okay.
Alright then.
It's interesting because playing this game in this way, kind of role-playing, immersive, start another kind of life approach. Do you know what? I keep not having an axe. It's really annoying. I obviously either keep losing it or it keeps bugging out. Okay. And that I have to consistently buy one. Don't know why that is. Okay, I've got nothing to sell. I've woken up, so let's have a look. Let's just wait for 1 hour. There we go. Alright. Let's have a drink. And there we go. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Glad you're here. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
So I know my character is heading up further north, and she's already been really cold as it is, so she's thinking, what armour can she wear that's actually going to keep her warm? Doesn't seem to be anything here, does there? Studded armour of health. It's a lot of money. Can I make fur armour? Let's have a look.
Farewell, kinsman.
Tanning rack. I don't know if I've got the skill yet. Cape. Cloaks. Miscellaneous. No, okay. That's a no. I obviously either don't have the knowledge or don't have the skill.
Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to live with the fur armor for now then. Okay. What's... well, carry weight, okay. So I've got some things to sell, let's see what I can sell.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, let's have a look. So, I'm going to keep the shoes. Am I going to keep the shoes? No. I'm going to keep the bow because I've got a feeling there's something about that bow that I need to remember. And let's have a look. Let's sell all this ore, sadly. Just because of the weight. Oh, that's okay. And I do want to sell that bow, but there's no point at the moment. Okay. And I guess I could craft some daggers, raise my skill, and then sell that. I'll do that here, wouldn't I? She's using it at the moment. What? No, she's not. She's kindly letting me go and use it. Aha! So this is where you do it. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, here we go. So I'm literally making just to learn the skill. This is because I have a plan. Or she has a plan, I should say, of what she wants. I can't really got to do something about that armour. Okay.
I never expected Ulfric to live up to his
Glad
legend,
you're here.
but he
The
does.
finest weapons and
Alright,
armor.
let's have a look what I can sell. So I can now sell an iron dagger, and I can sell iron boots. Okay, so from him I'm now looking at buying leather armor. What else is there? Something that studded armor. 1,000. Okay, let's do it.
A word of advice.
Okay,
Don't
Farewell,
buy discounted
Kingston.
armor.
let's go behind here and let's have a look at wearing. Here we go.
Vegetables, all delicious and affordable.
Slightly better. Slightly better. Alright.
Assorted wares and tools you... I don't haggle. Take a look.
See what she's got. So again, this is to sell. Nope. Okay. I want to keep this just in case it gets really cold. Do I want to keep that? Maybe something I can disenchant. As is that. And they weigh nothing, that's fantastic. Didn't mean to sell a skooma. Let's see if that ruins things for me. My fault for rushing through it, really. Okay. Ah. And I wanted the ectoplasm. I guess I could buy that back. That'll learn me. Alright, I need to make a note really of the stuff that I don't want to sell. Let's have a look here. Okay.
Come and browse my fine selection.
And I did talk about
Thank you for your custom.
you too. I did talk about disenchanting some things, didn't I? This is purposeful to definitely to Kathra's
Who wants to deal with
lifestyle.
all the soldiers these days?
And her future quests. So let's have a look at what I can disenchant.
If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale.
Nothing really. I thought it did. Sorry, but no. Okay.
Need
Right.
something?
So Kathra is off. There's my good friend.
Hello, friend. Anytime, friend.
Ah, Nils is chopping wood. Not what I need him to do. Okay, so what's the time? 9 AM. Let's fast forward to time an hour again. Great, here we go. Ah, no. Obviously, you haven't got an axe. Okay.
Just throw the big log
I
in the fire.
am gonna have to see if I can buy an axe from elsewhere, aren't I? It's odd that, because I'm sure I didn't sell an axe
Yes?
last time. But let's go have a look. Okay, let's go to Sadri. Let's see if he's got one.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a hop. All my goods are trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I did say, didn't I, that I keep trying to buy from him. There's nothing there. I could have come here for armor. Never mind. Okay. Miscellaneous. Nope. Okay.
Do come again.
I will. I'll try and make a concerted effort to turn up 2 more. Okay. No axes.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
So I'm just trying to find an axe to chop some wood, but I think what I'm going to have to do is go to a farm nearby and do it that way, which is not what I wanted to do. And I do know that putting on gloves will make me a bit warmer. I wonder actually if you can... Okay. Have I got my cloak on? It looks like my cloak's, unless it's changed colour since the enchantment. Alright. Just going to see if there's an axe here. No. I don't want to break into the stables. And I know he doesn't sell axes, but... No, it's a hoe. Well done. That is a conundrum and a half. I do know where there is one, but it seems a long way to go just to get an axe. And that's Kyne's Grove, but Kyne's Grove is on the way. Okay. I could collect deadwood here, couldn't I? Why don't I do that? So this is one of the skills that you get. Let's have a look at my powers, and then I go to resourcefulness, and I just say harvest wood. I need an axe, of course I do. I could gather branches and do it that way. Gonna have to, aren't I? I think you need about 8 branches to do this, so let's do that again. And I don't think they last as long either, but currently that's all I can do. Hang on. Build a campfire. Let's have a look. No. Okay. Can't do that, so let's get rid of that. That was me learning if I could or not. Okay. She is ever so slightly worried that she's a little bit stuck here. There's no axes around and I don't know how to make one. Anyway, let's go to Kyne's Grove, see if we can sort something out. They do say actually in the book that you get given for the Frostfall game. I shall show you now. Something about survival, I think it is. I think I got the Survivor's Guide to Skyrim. It does say that an axe is your absolute best friend. Okay. Let's see if it's disappeared from here as well. If so, yeah, okay. So in game, I'm just consistently losing my hand axe every time. So for some reason that's just been lost.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up. Kjeld speaks for Kyne's Grove. Anyone who says otherwise is aching for a fight.
Let's have a look. No.
I've never seen you before. Leave me alone.
It's got poor memory. I need a merchant or something, don't I? Otherwise,
Come on in. Just
I'm
go
really
Take a seat
stuck
and get the cold
in
out.
Windhelm.
How things been with you?
Very good, thank you. What have you got?
Take a look.
You're not going to have a...
Good day.
Okay. Alright, back onto the horse. And I guess I'd better head over to one of the farms. This is not making for an exciting viewing really, but it shows the nature of the game. I am convinced though that there's a lumber mill here. That something odd's gone on in game that's stopping me doing that. I literally am going through axes. Okay, there seems to be nothing there that I can use. Let's have a look. It looks like it closed down lumber mill actually. Oh, the sisters said, didn't they? Here we go. Take a woodcutter's axe. Proof there that I've got one then. But as I say, for some reason it just seems to disappear. Okay. Got no idea how I got up here. Here we go. Well, this has not been the most exciting viewing for you. I apologise, viewers. But Kathra's life is a tough one, you know. She just can't kind of willy-nilly fast travel to an area and then move on. I don't really want to do that, so she had to struggle just to find a place. A little bit unfairly if, as I say in game, I keep losing the woodcutter's axe every time. Don't know what I'm going to do about that. Okay, it's a warning that I need to be careful. I will nick a note though. Okay. Guess I'd better chop a lot of firewood. I wonder if working the blade actually might do something. Making it fine or something that might make it stay there. So, while Kathra is chopping wood, I'll tell you what she's thinking, and that is that, as I've said in previous videos, she went to Anvilsund and encountered a necromancer there who was trying to bring her lover back, who died in a war. And in doing so, let's just see if I've got the axe in my inventory now. Yeah, there it is. I wonder if I just put it as a favourite, whether I won't get rid of it now. Okay, and in never had that before. Is that because I was standing at the front? That's interesting. Okay. And so, although she's definitely going to the Winterhold to learn magic more, and become more proficient at it, she wants to remember Stenvar, and also she wants to lay to peace the necromancer that died there, because actually, having read the journal in the freezing wind last night, she's spent the night kind of tossing and turning over this necromancer's sacrifice that she made to try and get her husband back, this loss that she felt even though she was so angry. And so Kathra has decided that what she's going to do is find an item of Stenvar's, hopefully his bow, because that's basically what I remember him using the most. He seemed to kind of favour that over the heavy weapons at the start, and then enchant it and name it after him. And I think that would be a really nice way for Kathra to remember Stenvar, and then I think character-wise she can move on, because I think she's been trapped in Windhelm mainly because of this not knowing what to do with her life, having the guilt of someone dying in her company. And although, you know, he was a mercenary, that final quest he did for nothing. He said, I'll just do it for free. We've become friends, and so I want to do something to honour him. And I think that sets a real purpose to going to the College of Winterhold too, going there to learn how to enchant this bow and do him a service and keep his memory alive. Okay. Okay, let's start eating while I'm riding. What would be that's probably a good idea, isn't it? Or maybe I'll drink as well. The thing I'm worried about is the last time I went to Anvilsund, it was full of traps, and I know that I nearly died going in there. In fact, in game I died to the traps. So this time I'm going to try and make sure I don't. Nope, this isn't it. This is where the bandits were. Let's see where I am. Further up. Can I go this way? It's interesting with the mods that I'm using, that making this kind of change in direction is dangerous, because if I get lost, it can cost me my life. This looks promising, doesn't it? I say it looks promising, but clearly, is that right? Yes. Doesn't feel right. Just yes, it does. Okay. Okay. I remember leaving some of these things here. Okay, so I've got a place to stay. I've got a warm fire that's been kept. And that's funny, because now I can pick up some of the things I left behind. I don't have a pickaxe either, do I? That got lost. I seem to lose those tools every time I save. Okay. Obviously I'm hoping nothing's here anymore, and that I can literally just walk through. But we're dealing with undead here, right? Yeah, it's odd coming back. Huh. My character definitely has this sense of foreboding. And I know there are traps everywhere at some point. I know I came up here before, but let's take a proper look. That's good, isn't it? The Conjurer's Potion. Plenty of pickaxes. And shovels. So I guess my character, as she's going through here, is having these memories of the battle and the company she had here. It'd be amazing how that preserves, actually. With Stenvar. Okay. And it's interesting that my character comes back and knows what this means, knows its potential now, whereas when she came only a few days ago, the whole place was completely foreign to her. Okay. Clearing out, just I think as a way of saying I don't ever want to return to this place. Who would, right? Well, a necromancer, I guess. Maybe. I don't remember this place. Well, that's because I've gone around in a full circle. Okay, stay focused. I've just said I don't want to be here, and here I am just meandering. Alright, alright. This way, right? Aha, okay. I'd gone right the first time, super. Ah, every time that gets me that lift. Let's have a look. That's the way out. That's the way to the burial chambers. I can't remember which way to go. Yeah. Aha, I can't sleep yet. Okay. So, if you've just joined me, I've gone back to the place where my friend died, and the reason I'm going back there, gosh, I didn't set off the trap, is, I did set off the fire though, is to reclaim some of his items. And the reason I want to reclaim some of his items is to take them with me to the College of Winterhold, which is definitely where I've decided to go to learn magic. And I've decided that if I take some of Stenvar's item with me, hopefully his bow, then I can enchant it and name it and remember him for always. You know, I'll carry a part of him and his memory in this weapon, and then I think my character's ready to then move on to a new chapter of her life. I'm looking at some of these places going, I've got no idea where I am. Although this seems promising. Well, this is it. This isn't it. Ah. Okay. Place is riddled with traps, but I think I'm coming close to the end. Here we go. Ah! And his body has gone. All that for nothing. Well, let us pretend that one of these bodies is his, and if I can find an item here that belongs to him, then all the better. All that journey, and his body and everything with him has disappeared. I would have dropped that, that's interesting. Okay, I actually did say that I think I carried upon me his bow anyway. Let's have a look. Let's just keep walking around here anyway, just to play this kind of part well. Okay. Let's drop the banded iron armor. Exactly. And I'd come back to honour him by taking a weapon, but everything's disappeared, including his body. So I think what I've decided to say is that I did actually have on me a hunting bow, and I think I can pretend enough that that was his and that I've kind of found it or kept a hold of it, only to take it back with me in order to kind of honour him and then enchant it. But at least it gives a story to why Kathra has decided to go to Winterhold. Let's have a look. Well, there you go. Not there. My character is now... Let's see if there's something here. No. Tired. Unsurprisingly, I should say. And she's now meant to head back to Winterhold. Sorry, to Windhelm. But I know she's not going to make it. But that's okay, there's lots of things still here. Huh, that is worth taking. Okay. Mainly because that's the art that she's interested in. Let's have a look. Right. I think she's going to do... carrying 1 gold too much. Let's have a look. Yeah, she can definitely drop the helmet. Alright. I think she's going to brave it, and let's have a look at the time. 6. Would she? Yes, she would. I think she's going to sleep here. I think there's something about here that... No, she's not. She can't do it. There's a drawing though. That she's drawn to this room. She's drawn to the magic within it, but I think it doesn't feel the right kind of drawing. Nice idea. Yeah. Let's keep the DNA sample from the bow. I'm liking that idea a lot. Okay, well this means she's gonna end up sleeping outside again. History repeating itself. before I go outside, I just want to kind of work out where I am. I'm absolutely shattered already. Can I go to Shore Stone? Is that closer? It's the wrong way though, isn't it? Kynes Grove it is. Okay. My horse, what a welcome sight. Okay, horse, you are going to have to do some of the work for me. So, I'm now going to head back to Kynes Grove, and then in the morning I'm going to head to the College of Winterhold with this bow and a plan to join the college, a plan to capture a memory of a dear friend in a bow, and move on to a new chapter. Ah. Crikey. I better get out of here quickly. That is not where I want to be. I'm tired and fatigued. The last thing I want to do is take on a load of bandits. That seemed like a very easy quest to fulfill, didn't it? Purely by accident as well. Okay. See if I'm heading in the right direction. Great. Just follow the road. The patrols there I'm really liking. They kind of wander and then they set off. Yeah, thanks Julie. That's good. Really good advice. And I found that actually the more you camp, the more you create and sit near fires, the greater your perks are, which I think is just incredibly clever, really thoughtful. And I've been reading a bit more on Frostfall and how to make the most of it. It's a great immersive perk. So wolf, let's keep running. I realised earlier Kathra said she'd always kill a wolf, but not this time. This time she's tired. Okay. Here it comes. Well, now I'm thinking it's 8 o'clock. Do I just go to Windhelm? Or no, I think I don't. I think Kynes Grove is fine actually. Okay. I do have an idea. If the axe.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I'm glad to see you.
It's good to see you, girl.
Love it.
Of course.
Ah, that's interesting.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And let's see what she's got
Take
for
a
sale.
look.
Okay. It's actually what I can sell her, actually. That's the problem now, if I'm carrying too much. Okay, let's have a look. Seems odd selling her food really, but flour makes sense I guess. And I've got an awful lot of water skins. Let's just check if I sell her 3. I've got a lot of water skins. Okay.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I'm actually going to buy one of them back.
Shh! That's not something we want everyone to be hearing.
Oh, like the sleepy
Ah, you too. You too, Julie.
Let me know. Hello, friend.
Let's see if I can buy a water skin.
Food for the hungry.
Okay. I just want to buy one. Okay. Just. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi there.
It seems to be a thing for Froa to just kind of stand around in my room. She must live here. Let's put on. Let's keep the boots on. Or not. And then, whoops. I mean to just put on some clothes. There we go. These are shown because of favourites, aren't they? No, there we go. Alright. I'm still carrying too much. I know why this is. It's because... No, okay, it's not. I thought it was because I was tired. Okay, looks like I've got to try and sell more.
Good to see you. Take a look.
Let's see. Maybe I do have to sell that water then. That's okay. Okay.
Until next time. Well, that's the good and the bad of it.
Well, I think...
I visited the meaderies of Riften once.
Wouldn't even be here if it weren't for my
Wish I had their
idiot
skill.
sister.
I think Kathra is going to sing a song in memory of... it's this one, I think. In memory of Stenvar.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone. For the
That's true, Julie.
Is just about
I'm a hoarder.
done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down
I think Shayla's getting a bit close.
the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has.
I like the idea that
our hopes and
there's a
our
chapter of Kathra's
dreams.
life that's now going to end, and she's going to move on to this kind of new adventure. It's quite exciting. Thank you. Clapping with the... That's really lovely of you.
I can't believe she dragged me all the way to this snowball. I'd rather be
Okay.
broke in Cyrodiil than broke here.
Did you need something? Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Okay, I'm going to take some of your advice, and I'm going to stop selling an awful lot of stuff. Oh. Okay, she's got a limit. I bet the boss doesn't know. Come
Hello,
on, Idra.
friend. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
I have just had a thought actually that messes up exactly what I thought I'd be doing. Let's have a look. Okay. I realise that this is hardly anything that I'm selling here. 5 potatoes, let's sell them. Yeah, that's one. It's fine, I know that I'm gonna have to go to Windhelm to sell my wares before I move on. But now she's going to sleep. And usually I kind of close, but I think so, Julie. I think kind of this idea of I was only going to stream once a week, but like there's a couple of people that kind of enjoy the watching, so it's kind of nice turnaround that makes you think, well, you know, I'll stream a little bit more, which is great. And I've put up some books. I've done something I didn't do, something I meant to do in Ansels, and I forgot to do it. That's really annoying. Ah well. I was going to leave some of the books there that I'd taken, but that's fine. It's fine. And I still got a woodcutter's axe, which is great. Okay, so it's time for her to wrap up. Let's have a look. Cowl. Nothing on my feet. And I think I'm going to go for that stead, aren't I? Alright. Okay, I'll keep streaming. That's great, and if you've got kind of any advice on what you want to see more of, do let me know.
Wish I had their skill.
It's worth noting as well that in the writing beneath this stream, I try and update it for every cast. So
well, Dravnia promise some more meat.
Hi there.
that is interesting. It must be the front-facing thing. Okay, cool. All right. So Winterhold. So I think, yeah, I think if you've got any advice on things you'd like to see in it, do. But really, I'm just loving the fact that the gap between each game is where I do the most thinking. I've got a little, I think I said, I've got a little pad where I just write down some ideas that I've got over parts of a story. And actually what I'd meant to do was leave, I'll show you, but you'll know. But I meant to leave of Fury and Holgeir there with the body of Stenvar, and even writing the notes that I was going to do that, and Duar's journal. But I'll honour them in a different way. She obviously, we can say that Kathra was spooked enough to feel like she wanted to leave. Okay. I'm trying to think what I've got. I wonder if it's the wood. I wonder if I'm carrying too much wood. Really, I don't want to spend a lot of time here.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
I quite like horses. One of them saved my life actually the other night.
I own Hollyfrost farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Well, honest work is honest pay, as they say around here. I can do that. I can certainly talk about which ones I'm enjoying as well. I did download a mod today, and then I think it was called Longer Days, but I decided that there was something in the script that said sometimes it jerks. I decided not to do it, but may do in the future. It means that I can stream for longer if the idea is that I just play every day, but this is obviously going to be day 15 and 16 now.
Good to see you. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm looking to sell, my friend. Let's have a look. So I'm definitely getting rid of the fur armor. I'm definitely keeping the bow. The iron mace can go. And I want to keep the bracers because they're pretty handy. I wonder if it's the pickaxe actually. I must remember now I did actually sell a pickaxe. And let's have a look at the helmet. Helmet over what? I probably do need to keep that, don't I? Let's sell a cave bear pelt. And yep, that's pretty much it. So
Fair Farewell, kinsman.
Let's hope that at the, there we go, that sorts it all out. But let's hope at the college
I lost my twin sister a while back.
I don't have a bit of this, a bit
that I
of
get a
that.
room. You're welcome. Oh, that's new. Okay. Let's have a look. No, no. That's a lot of bone meal, isn't it? Let's say I'll sell 14 of it. And branches, that's a lot of branches. And I've now got wood, so I don't need that. Canis root. There's my clothes, don't want to sell that really. Sell a dead wood. Okay, there you go. That was a lot of the problem. So let's have 4. No, let's have 6 until I can remember how much firewood I need. Fantastic. I'm not wearing my gloves, I thought I was wearing them. Definitely keeping that. And numerous root. I'm going to keep them. I've not used it in this game a single potion, which is really odd because I used them so much when I first played this game. Okay. This is another item that I want to enchant actually, the garnet ring. I can sell that because I know that spell. And I definitely need to stock up with my water before I go.
Thank you for your custom.
Now, if I'm right, my good friend Brumble will do that for me.
Hey there.
Nope. Okay, I thought he could. Alright. Let's go and stock up with water, and let's go to the college. Hoping that we make it. Poor old Neil's sleeping on the floor in the kitchen. Who knew?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send some... Got some fresh baked bread and... Of course.
Okay.
Enjoy your stay. And
let's just see now that I've got plenty of
break
food.
nothing.
Okay.
Need something?
Okay. Did it cut out then for you in the stream? Let's check. That is a long old journey to Winterhold. Wow. Okay, I hope I've got the provisions. It's been a long time since Kathra's kind of left this environment. In fact, this is probably... Okay, thanks for letting me know. This is probably the first time she has left any real distance. I can remember coming here with Stenvar and then moving on. I am tempted to stop to everyone, talk to everyone, but I realise that it's coming up to late morning and I've got an awful long journey ahead of me. with no idea if I can stop off anywhere at any point. I think that if it gets to mid-afternoon and I'm nowhere near, then I'm gonna have to stop and find somewhere to sleep. So this is all new to me, all this area. The fact that I'm chilly is not a good sign. It's too early to stop, and I don't really want to get trapped anywhere. The thing that kind of brought me back to Skyrim, apart from this idea of playing an immersive game, is just how really pretty the whole thing is. Okay. Thank goodness for lampposts. My character actually is wondering, are they an Imperial invention, or are they by the Nords? Probably by the Nords, right? That doesn't look good, does it? Do I haven't got to go past here, have I? Yeah. Okay. I'm on a good horse though, so if I need to get by, I can get by. But I don't know what that place is. Fort Castav discovered. Should I need to? There's a shelter. Whoa. Okay. That is a skeleton, and my horse has been hit. These places. What on earth? Wow. The sea. That is the first time my character has seen the sea. That is huge. And a little bit daunting. Wolves. Come on, horse, you can do it. Wow. I think my character knows where that is already. Something as beautiful as that. Has got to be the college. More wolves as well. Okay, keep running. I'm going to be able to make it, aren't I? There's someone else after me then. Oh my goodness, I'm a saber-tooth. Whoa, okay, go. Come on, horse, you can do it. This place is full of wild animals. So untamed. I just gotta hope I've shrugged it off. Okay, this place looks wrecked. What on earth is going on here? But I've arrived. How exciting for her.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your
I
problems?
need to get in the inn too. You can see that the screen's getting blurry. It means I'm cold. The frozen hearth. Further north, colder than ever.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Horrible monster yesterday.
I will, thank you.
And then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
This is why people have a problem.
Oh, thank you, Romeo. How
What can
pleasant.
Is there something I can do for you? Of course.
Thanks,
I'm
Stephanie.
just trying to have a quiet drink here, alright?
Okay. I'm about to ruin it then. By playing you some music. This is a bit of an introduction, isn't it? Maybe I should introduce
If there's
myself.
anything you need, just let me know.
Okay.
I understand.
Do you know what? I think that's pretty good.
That's right. College of Interval, just north of town. Hard to miss.
Let's do him a service. Let's Let's buy some
Sate
food
that appetite, huh?
and some drink. Okay, I'm tired, so I think some goat and some potatoes will do me. What can you tell me about
There's
Winterhold?
not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college, though even that's dried up some.
That's interesting. Something's going on at the college to stop people going then.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
That story.
Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
I don't. Let's
Ran
pretend.
near beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
You have a nice place
Not
here.
much, but we get by.
I
Very
will.
little money
I'll
passes
end
through
on a song
Winterhold
for you.
anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
Okay, I
All
better
right,
talk
then.
to. I'll talk to Harren again. Let's sit down. And I'm definitely going to have some ale, my baked potatoes, and my leg, goat. I'm gonna get up. And then let's sing. So you want me to just sing, don't you? Let's go here. Let's do the fourth one.
Our hero claims a warrior.
This is sad that the mouth doesn't move.
I tell you, the dragonborn comes.
I think as well, thank you for watching and thank you for the thumbs up. It's been lovely kind of doing the playing with someone else there. And I think Kathra's going to sleep and she's going to wake up
I understand
in the morning
complaining about our customers.
going to the College of Winterhold.
What of it? It's our inn, and they cause them no harm.
But thank you for an evening,
I believe he was suggesting their presence causes.
see you again on the next day of Kathra's
Well,
adventure.
he's welcome to eat and drink at home, isn't he?
No applause. This is a tough place. Not the innkeepers are happy.
If there's anything if you have business with the college,
I need
welcome
to talk to
stay
staff,
here.
don't I?
It's where most of our business
Is
comes
there
from. in fact.
some... Thank you. Here, this is for you. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Come on, staff.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thank you. Okay, it's only 1 in the afternoon, but I think I'm going to sit down. I think my character's going to think about what she wants to do next, and also what she's going to read. Thank you for watching. You're a gem. Let's save. Until next time, bye bye.